Hello, and welcome to your brief tutorial on how to complete your ESY summative. This summative is going to be the document that is ultimately uploaded into ECATS as evidence for data collection and progress monitoring for the ESY term. Let's start on our ESY Curriculum and Resource Guide dashboard. From the dashboard, you are going to click on this link here that says ESY Student Information. You should already have access to this. And if you don't, please let me know as soon as possible. This was a very important document to have access to at the beginning of ESY because it housed all of the IEPs and data collection tools for all the students who are with us for this ESY term. Once you come into this document, you are going to see this tab here, or this column for B, and in the B column is going to be all of the data document tools. All of these data document tools must be used in the actual document. So if you have printed out paper copies, totally fine. If you have made your own copies in the drive, totally fine. All of that is completely fine. But when you go to do your summative, you need to copy that data into my document. It is extremely important for you to be copying your data into the document that I have created. So if you are working in a document that you have created, you are not going to see those documents updated in the way that I'm going to show you today because I am updating my document, which is why at the beginning of ESY, I explained how important it was to be using the documents that I created because ultimately these are the documents that I am going to be uploading into ECAT. So I have to download all 250 of these and I have to upload them all into ECATs. So I need to be able to access these documents from my drive. That means that I don't need to be asking for permissions. I don't need to be searching for documents. It really needs to be in this document. So if I'm going through these documents and I pull up one of your kids and I see that there's no data in their document, I'm probably going to email you and say, hey, can you please update your document to have all the data that you've collected for the year? And if you've collected in a different space, that's totally fine. But I am going to need you to put that data that you've collected into my document. All right, so you're going to notice some changes to these documents. So before, when you opened up these documents, it would have been just the data collection tool. But now you're going to notice that when you open your documents, the title of the document is going to be changed. So now instead of just reading ESY 2026 data collection tool, it's going to read ESY 2026 data collection tool and summative report. You're also going to see some changes within the document itself. So at the top of the document, you are going to see a new table that asks you to put in the student name, the student number, the teacher name, the ULS math benchmark data, the ULS ELA benchmark data, and the ULS checkpoint data points. Those are going to be filled out for each of your students. And like I said, I'm going to be putting in that little table on the top of all of your documents. So I need you guys to fill those out as soon as possible. You're also going to see that under each area where you have put the IEP goal, so like let's say that top area is IEP goal 1, you have the goal written there, and you have the data points from this term. You're also going to see underneath that, it says goal narrative. In the goal narrative, you are going to put, just like you would on your progress reports during the school year, just going to put a brief little narrative about how the student has done progressing in that goal. And like I said, that is going to really mirror what you normally write during the school year in a regular progress report. And it's as simple as that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video. I'm going to send it out and I'm going to ask that everyone verifies that they've watched this video with a checklist. So you're going to see in the email, please watch this video and then indicate on this document that you have watched the video. It's very important that everyone watches this video, and I would like you to please try to complete these data sheets, these summative reports by the end of this week for ESY, everything about except for your final data points. So I just want that table at the top to be completed and as many data points as you have so far to be completed in this data collection tool. So essentially what I'm looking for is for none of these to be empty. So when I do my data check at the beginning of next week on Monday, I'm just hoping to see that none of these data collection tools are empty. If you need any help at all with this process or have any additional questions, please, please, please reach out to me. And once you've completed this video, please click on the um, dashboard, or let's make it a Google Sheet, Google Sheet link in this email to indicate that you have completed, you've watched this training. Thank you guys so much.